You don't have an information problem. You have an execution problem. You've watched the videos, read the books, saved the quotes, but nothing changes until knowledge becomes movement. Jim Rohn said ideas can change your life, but only if you act on them, because information builds intention, but action builds transformation. The question is not, what do you know? The real question is, what have you done with what you know? Welcome back to Wisdom Swing, where ideas turn into action and action becomes growth. Today's message is simple, but powerful. Knowledge alone is not power. Execution is power. We live in a world overflowing with information. Courses, podcasts, motivational talks, and books are everywhere. Yet many people remain stuck, not because they lack knowledge, but because they delay action. Jim Rohn taught that learning is valuable only when it leads to disciplined behavior. Today, we explore how to stop collecting ideas and start creating real-world results. What I want to talk, and the main point today, is knowledge is only pouty until knowledge gives you possibility, but action gives you progress. Many people confuse learning with achievement. They believe that watching more content, reading more advice, planning more strategies equals growth, but learning without implementation creates the illusion of productivity. Jim Rohn reminded us that success is not built on knowing more, it is built on doing more of what matters. Information opens the door, action walks through it. Let me break it down. The comfort trap of endless learning. Learning feels productive because it is safe. You feel busy, you feel inspired, you feel prepared. But preparation without execution becomes procrastination in disguise. Many people stay in the learning phase because action requires risk. You may fail, you may make mistakes, you may feel uncomfortable, yet growth only begins when you move from theory to practice. Small actions beat perfect plans. People often wait for the perfect moment or the perfect strategy. Jim Rohn taught that progress comes from simple, consistent actions. You don't need massive moves, you need daily movement. Examples: write one page instead of planning a book. Exercise for 10 minutes instead of waiting for motivation. Practice one skill instead of studying endlessly. Action builds confidence. Confidence fuels momentum. Learning must be paired with practice. True learning happens through doing. When you apply ideas, you discover what works, you identify weaknesses, you build real experience. Execution turns information into wisdom. Mistakes become teachers. Challenges become lessons. And knowledge finally becomes a tool instead of a trophy. Fear of imperfection stops progress. Many people hesitate to act because they fear doing things wrong. They want certainty. They want perfection. They want approval. But Jim Rohn emphasized that progress requires imperfect action. You grow by attempting, you improve by repeating, you succeed by persisting. Action is messy, but inaction is costly. Create an action system instead of consuming endless content. Build a system that forces execution. Practical steps. After learning something new, apply one idea immediately. Set daily microgoals. Track completed actions, not just learning time. Schedule practice sessions. Limit passive consumption. Turn learning into behavior within 24 hours. Discipline creates results. Motivation may inspire you, but discipline sustains action. Create routines that remove decision fatigue. Work at the same time. Daily practice skills consistently. Review progress weekly. Jim Rohn believed consistent habits transform ordinary knowledge into extraordinary results. Become an action-oriented learner. Ask yourself daily, what did I learn today? How did I apply it? What result did I create? Learning becomes powerful only when connected to movement. You don't need more inspiration. You need more implementation. Here is the truth Jim Rohn wanted you to understand. Ideas alone cannot change your life. Books cannot change your life. Videos cannot change your life. Your actions change your life. Every step you take turns knowledge into transformation. Stop waiting for perfect clarity. Stop collecting endless advice. Choose one lesson today and apply it immediately, because the gap between who you are and who you want to become is not knowledge. It is action. Thank you for spending this time with Wisdom Swing. If this message helped you move from learning to real action, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone ready to grow. Comment below. Today I take action. Follow the journey. Stay disciplined. And remember, build yourself with Wisdom Swing.